Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon on the Series JG. Sync worked on that last video, so let's forge ahead while things are still working and record another video of this Let's Play series. Excuse me. Hold on one second. Had a little confusion about settings. Alright, hopefully we don't encounter this new enemy spawn. Good, we didn't. Reserved for Ryo Oki. Huh? What's going on? Respond! Communications with the Strade pump roof have ceased. Send an investigation. The governor must have rented out the entire parking garage. Damn it. What do we have to do now? We'll never get to one like this. By the way, I'm the one who should be referencing Metal Gear, not Psycho. Are there any other elevators that connect to this garage? I think so, but if this is anything to go on, they're probably blocked off. We'd need some kind of hidden elevator or something. A thinking pose. The hidden elevator, eh? That's it. There is one, actually.
For real?
For real, though? Not imaginary, though? A few years back, I got really drunk, and when I came to, I was in an elevator. I didn't clearly remember. I had this vague notion I had done something bad the night before while I was streaming, I was actually a little relieved when I found out the worst thing I had done. Although I felt bad. I used my niece's real name on a stream, and we weren't able to actually upload the stream, so only the people who watched it live actually got to enjoy the stream, and I felt bad, but, you know, that's what happens when you get really drunk. You use your niece's real name on a stream, and then you wake up in an elevator. When the doors opened, I was in an underground parking structure. Actually, that's not how I talk. I was making him say, I bet they overlooked that one. Nice. So where is it? It was shoot, I can't remember.
Yo.
Dude, that's the most important part. Like I said, I was drunk. But now that I think about it, that must have meant I was in a building with a bar.
Yep.
And if the garage is underground by the river, if we're living in a band down by the river, then it has to be somewhere along the river too. Building with a bar by the river. They're nursing down enough, I think. By the way, I do have sympathy for what you're talking about, Itachi. Before Shadow Moses, I was just living up in Alaska, getting drunk all the time, trying to forget the horrors of the first two Metal Gear games.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get looking. Cool. Well, Survive Bar. I mean, a lot of those bars are. Sorry, they're Psycho. A lot of these bars are actually near the water. Like this whole row here has got a bunch of bars. Megakio, Bar Rodriguez, I guess. Wasn't the bar that Roddy Reiko's mom used to go to all the time, like her official hangout? It was on that row of tiny little bars by the river. But whatever. I guess we're not supposed to remember or care about that. Oh, see, there's a crosswalk, but it's on the other side of the Phantom Zone here. So we could stop by Ichiban Confections and say hi to that. I think the shopkeeper there is the lady from that quest, but all she says is thanks, and like not, you know, not more specifically like thanks for making me a millionaire because I own stock and was now the biggest company in Eugene Show. I think we're just gonna have to fight these guys. There's a capitalist Punisher in there, I thought. No, they're all Yakuzas. I thought there was a capitalist Punisher in there. So we never know. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Take a seat, Mr. Perfect. Yes, damn it. He blocked and got a lot of damage in on other party members. So that didn't really go that well, actually. Other than the first attack with Ichiban picking up a Whoppet, didn't finish anybody off. Luckily, they're still terrible, even though they've leveled up for this act.
I'm not backing down.
There we go. Oh, nice critical hit there, apparently. Yeah, she does some pretty ferocious damage with that Adachi. I can't remember if it was the video that was lost or the video that remains, where I was saying she's not Guan Yu, she's Glam Yu, and then saying, but I shouldn't, you know, glamour shame Guan Yu. Maybe Guan Yu considers himself pretty glamorous and already thinks he's Glam Yu. And once again, we may or may not get this encounter. Okay, this is going to be a matter of can I hit the plot trigger before these guys decide I've encountered them, and the answer this time was no. Don't think I'm getting through all that to the damaged guy. Actually, he's got this charge move that would work really well here. The hosto with the mosto. Violence. That didn't really work, but... Take your best.
You're gonna get stomped. Right.
Okay, Namba does kind of crap damage, but he's supposed to be our mage, so it's somewhat to be expected. Cool, we just punched a girl in the face. Cool.
Better luck next time.
Everybody's got maximum friendship, so, and almost everybody except for Namba himself, not Namba, I mean Ichiban himself has got something to boost their job experience, so that's good. Yeah, like one step further, and I'd be in the plot. So.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, Ichiban, check it out. Check it out now. The Bunk's soul brother right about now.
An elevator. Hey, that's the one. Duh, that's where I got drunk and passed out. Looks like it's still running. Let's get in there. Yeah, come on. Oh. I thought maybe I would get a chance to decide whether or not I wanted to, you know, eat and get MPs back first, but we haven't had much trouble with the plot battles because I've...
We'll be ready to move out right away.
Copied that. We're now being voice acted again. Wait, okay. I know this reflects pretty poorly on me as a white dude. I think it helps that they're not real people. They are simulacrums of people with PS4 era graphics, but I don't want to be like the white guy who can't tell non-white people apart. But for like a second, like a, you know, fraction of a second, I really, really thought that was the guy who had already been murdered, like who we just saw the funeral for. And was like, oh shit, he's not really dead. It's all a super ruse. No, he's just the generic Japanese evil guy. Unless they're about to say, that's
Start
him.
the car. The governor's en route.
Bingo.
You were right on the money, Sachan.
Hey, and the Dutch is like, hey, what about me? Don't I get credit for having gotten passed out drunk here? I am looking forward to the first time Ichiban talks to this guy. Finding out just how fucked up and evil he is, or if seeing Ichiban brings any kind of humanity back.
Stop. Identify yourselves.
We're the heroes?
What are you doing here?
Chill out, fellas. Just want to talk to the governor.
Not a chance. Get back. Code Red, we got trespassers. Mr. Governor, this way.
Trespassers? Don't make assumptions, pal.
We live in this garage.
You media?
We're fans of the governor. We just want to shake his hand, okay?
Not right now.
Please? Come on.
You can't.
We'll just take a
The
second.
governor ain't got time. Take a walk, Jack.
Take a walk, Jack? You from Kansai?
You Guido.
Problem with that?
Like, we didn't even really get to see if the young master recognized him.
It means you're Oni. I don't hear you denying it. Wow. A governor employing Yakuza as his bodyguards. Unreal.
Let's have an Unreal tournament.
I'm a civilian working security.
Psycho looking particularly sassy back there with like the one arm akimbo thing there.
Smart ass.
And I gotta say, the game really is okay now that we got Jungi and Zhao in our party. They have reached Eri-like levels of not really being in the story. Not quite to the extent of Eri, because Jungi and Zhao are both like you will always get them. They are acquired as party members during main story things. They are not optional. But the game is just like, yeah, this is clearly the story of these four characters, is what I'm getting at. And I like them. It's like, I don't hate Jungi. I kind of had a lot of fun making fun of Zhao when he was acting evil, but now that, like, he's in our party and we've had the backstory on him, like, he's not unlikable either. And Eri is kind of bland, but not unlikable. But yeah, these are the four characters that I like, and they're not giving me a lot of reason to try to warm up to anyone else.
Angry I assumed something? You assumed we were trespassers.
See, you're a hypocritical Army Alliance thug.
Whoa. Let's just calm down now. Why don't you do yourself a favor and step aside?
Oh, you commies, step aside.
Oh, easy. That's quite the weapon you got there. I was only gonna ask for a light, man. Why's a local security guard packing something like that anyway?
And if you're like, why? What's wrong? Like, yeah, this game is not set in America. Bear that in mind. It's a little more unusual in Japan for just like randos to be carrying weapons. And these guys aren't randos. They're security for the governor, but still, guns are pretty carefully controlled in Japan.
Asshole. I'm about to shoot you just because you're annoying.
With the safety on?
Huh?
All right, Adachi.
Gotcha, fucking.
And it fucking goes off and hits Psycho with the foot.
You think I'm playing, you dried up sack?
That guy behind me also has a gun, you know.
I'm a bloodbath.
Oh no, it's the Brood.
You scared?
Secret Service.
Don't get caught.
Well, we have never really found robbing people to be worth the effort. You know, I kind of thought about it with new characters and all, but
You're gonna get stomped. Here we go.
Alright, guys, let me show you how you use a gun.
Try this on the side.
I got this.
okay, so she hit the one guy who was already almost dead, so she actually did a terrible job with that gun, but I still like the idea that,
Oh, you guys have pistols, huh? Oh, good for you.
I'm not backing down.
thermal point. He's getting riled up, man. Oh man, damn it, he got rage on all of us? Like, nobody got out of that? Well, whatever, I mean, the guy's not gonna last now, but... Because I need somebody, I need Namba's turn to pop up so that we don't lose Adachi here.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Healing bolus. Take your dog, yeah, bring your dog around, I'll give him a healing bolus too.
Let's go. First aid.
Here's my green glowing hands to massage your ass. The guy's power is up, but this guy's closer to death. Who do we attack? Let's attack the guy whose power is up. On the off chance that she can one-shot him. Seems unlikely, but... And damn it, because the guy wasn't quite down, he used his follow-up on somebody who's up and missed almost all the hits. I'm getting a little tired of that because it's happening quite a bit, honestly. Let's try the desperate throw. No, let's not try the desperate throw. Let's do the power lift. Because of his current job, he gets his MPs back every turn, or every time he does a regular attack. Ow. She just got electrified. What about now? And I think this guy deserves to be murdered extra dead by her for electrocuting her. Even though I missed both of the quick time event pushes, it still worked out. And we got a level up for Namba. Nice. Apparently these guys do not count as an enemy in the Sujidex, or I had already fought Secret Service and not realized it. I'm moving on up to the east side. The deluxe apartment at the top of this elevator shaft. Finally got a piece of that pie, which he baked himself because he's his chef.
You fucking...
You fool.
Wait! You okay?
You know that he... Oh, that's it. Okay, sorry. It looked like I was a quarter second too late trying to get a pervy shot of Psycho, but I'm actually pausing it to say, you know that like we routinely are taking brutal weapons shots in regular battle, and now suddenly it's a big deal that he got hit. He was hit in the back of the head with a metal object. That's kind of a big deal, but you know. Psycho may have a little bit of a thing for Ichi. Is he gonna stop and the little master's gonna like poke his head out and say, "Ha, fuck you, Ichiban, I know it's you." Yeah, no, I really want them. I want to see their first meeting between these two guys in years, just to see if he's going to be super evil and like, or if he's going to deny he is who we know he is.
What have you done? Mr. Governor.
The governor. That is a reference to like a Colin Baker Doctor Who villain. So don't bother reaching back for that one too.
Can't you tell the difference between thugs and law-abiding citizens? What's wrong with you?
I will have you killed.
I'm sorry, sir. We are terribly sorry about this.
Do you need medical attention? I never thought I'd see the day when my own guards hurt a citizen. I'm just glad I saw the scuffle in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, he's going to pretend he's not who we know he actually is.
Sir.
Young master.
Tonight, go to Otohime Land alone.
Oh, cool. We actually are going to get a chance to talk to him for reals.
It's such a relief that none of you are hurt. Please accept my sincere apologies for all of this. I'd also like to apologize on behalf of my guards. I'll be giving them a strict lecture later.
Then I will have them murdered.
But for now, I must ask that you excuse me. I'm late for an appointment.
Any specific time you want me to go to Otohime Land? Just tonight? Just any time tonight. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this dialogue. Like, this story has me hooked. I want to know what's going to happen when they talk. What did Aoki say?
Yeah.
He wants to meet me at Otohime Land tonight. What is Otohime Land? Is that the Soapland? I think Otohime Land is the Soapland, and if so, I guess the young master is going to show him why he's called the young master. He invited you? Yeah, but on the condition that we meet alone. He's going alone, so I'll do the same.
You really think you can trust him?
It reeks of a trap to me. If we doubt every step we take, we'll never get anywhere. This is the chance I've been waiting for. The chance to take a foolish step that will result in my death. So you're doing it, huh? Yeah, totally.
Hey.
Then we'll at least hide it nearby so that we can help you if you need it.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Here he goes, no. The voice acting goes no, but the dialogue says, I appreciate it, but it's going to be fine.
What makes you so sure? And why haven't you been giving me flowers? You gave flowers to Zhao and Nanba, not to me. I mean, well, maybe I just answered my own question. Why would I answer my own questions? I'll tell you why.
It's still possible that he'll keep his word and show alone.
Hold on.
I don't believe that for a second. You've seen how calculated his every move has been, haven't you? Yeah, but if he does, and I don't, then I'm the scum of the earth. Yeah, it's true, you don't want the villain to show you up. I'm not going to be that guy. I want to be the guy, but not that guy.
Ichiban. When he gives you the eyes, that means his mind's made up.
Yo,
You got a problem? Yo, I'll solve it. Then you better be ready for anything. Lucky we've got time before nightfall.
okay.
Yeah. That's all disappear, and then Namba will briefly reappear. What the hell happened there at the end? Save. It's the wise thing to do. Just do it. Not kidding. Save, damn you. Go to Otohime Land. Well, I could go to Otohime Land, but now that it's nighttime, we've actually got side quests that have popped up again, including, apparently, the one where you take an old One-Eyed Jane to the cinema has popped. The Dragon Car ones have snuck up on me before, but I do feel like there's not much point poking around up there until we've advanced another chapter, based on my understanding of what has to happen for us to unlock the last races. And we've got various side quests that can continue. So let's continue our side quests. I'm gonna save in the hope that things are syncing up good. Actually, that's doesn't have anything to do with syncing up or not. But let's save here and get in another fight. I like having Psycho. Like, I like having this main party, including Psycho. I'm thinking Psycho. Probably the best thing I could use her for would be in the idol class, and just make her, as Bright Rock Media, the website I was reading in the waiting room at the hospital so much, call her a heal bot. And they point out you don't really need the level of healing she can provide. But probably that's the best thing for her, because I'm trying to turn her into like a damage character. And she holds her own alright, but she's really not fit for it the same way that Adachi and Kasuya are. It's not like, I don't think the game is like... Well, so the game is... That's like the one thing I was reading reviews about the game after I'd already bought it. Just curious what people thought. I guess it's a bit woke, but yeah, there were people saying, we love the game, everything about the game except how sexist it is. They were really annoyed that there were gender-specific jobs, that the women didn't get as many, and they didn't come out right and say it, but I think those people are annoyed there's a dominatrix job, is really what's going on. I don't mind it being a dominatrix job. I wish the women had more jobs, but at the same time, there's only 2 female characters. I think it's kind of funny, the jobs they gave to people. And I could have seen, like, taking any of the male, like, maybe one male-only job and making it female-only to even things out. But yeah, you've got... Hey, it's the first time you've ever played as a female in the Yakuza games. Because the Yakuza games have a big thing about you never beat up women. Like, it's just not a thing that happens in the Yakuza series. Because all the Yakuza games up to this point have been you playing as a single male character getting a lot of fights. So, I guess what I'm saying is defending the game against people who were not actually watching this and making those complaints. But, yeah, since there's only, like... We've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 male characters and 2 female characters. It makes sense that you're not going to have a ton of jobs with the female characters, because I'm being a little bit of a completionist, but you don't need to use all the jobs that are available for any of the characters. You've got more than enough things, like skills and stuff, that you can get by just picking a job and just doing that job for the whole game. It'll get you through the main story, at least. Anyway, how much time we got left in the video? Let's call it a tiny bit early, because that'll just mean that next time we'll be able to start immediately on a side quest. Anyway, yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to call it slightly early, and when we come back next time, we'll see what this side quest is. It might be the one about the serial killer or whatever who was supposed to be hanging around in Koreatown. I'm not sure what else it would be. It could be something else. It might be that. But we'll at least do this, and maybe we'll even get a chance to do the Seagull Cinema stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. See you guys next.